Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Person has really wanted me to make a video on the death of Dale Earnhardt Sr., February 18th, 2001. This video is for him and everybody else who's curious. So, what always stood out to me about this incident is that Dale Earnhardt was 49 years old and he died on the 49th day of the year. And in Gematria, crash equals 49, so does race car, so does speed, of course. He was a NASCAR driver. That's what it's all about. The thrill and the speed. So, to die in a crash on the 49th day of the year at age 49, awfully interesting. And when this happened in 2001, I was about 12 years from discovering Gematria. There was always two things that were so strange to me about this incident. One was that he died in this crash. I mean, if you've watched NASCAR, the crash was pretty standard. There's been a lot worse crashes that drivers have survived. And the second thing that surprised me so much is how many people had such a reaction to this man's death. It was an eye-opener for me because it seemed like the next day, and especially by the end of a week later, everybody had a number 3 sticker up on their car or had a number 3 lawn chair out in front of their house. Seemed that Dale Earnhardt merchandise was everywhere you looked. So I know that his death generated a lot of sales that raised a lot of revenue for NASCAR. And after his death, NASCAR put up something called safer barriers, which also sums to 49. Keep in mind that date, February 18th, can be written 2/18, like 218, death in the English extended cipher is 218. It was also a date with 41 numerology. Dale Earnhardt drove the Goodwrench car. Goodwrench equals 41. And he died at the Daytona 500 on the very last lap, which is also interesting. Of course, drivers get more aggressive on the last lap, but Florida in death, they carry that Gematria 43. Another thing that stands out is the driver who crashed into him was number 36, Ken Schrader. Ken Schrader equals 106, like Daytona Beach, Florida, like driving, like NASCAR. They're all 106. Dale Earnhardt was buried in Charlotte, North Carolina. Another 106. And again, with regards to NASCAR, his death raised a lot of money for NASCAR. Also caused the sport to take more safety precautions. Notice he died on turn 4. The number 4 is associated with death. Again, that comes from the East. In Mandarin Chinese, the word for 4 is the same for death. If you pay attention in horror movies, you'll see a lot of 4 and 44 in the background. And another thing about the number 36 car is that when you add 1 through 36 together, it equals 666. And the name Dale Earnhardt also has that Gematria value of 666 in the cipher where you count the alphabetic order by 6. So A is 6, B is 12, C is 18, D is 24, etc. So 666, the 36th triangular number. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Until next time.